You guys ready for this or what? That's what I'm talking about. Hoedown Tulare, we're here. We've got some killer comics in here tonight. We've got Alejandro. Who's here for Alejandro? We've got Brian Girian. Who's here for Brian Girian? Sam Stewart. Who's here for Sam? We've got it set up, dude. You guys are an awesome crowd. Like, you're so diverse. Seriously, like, I was expecting, like, Tulare to be, like, a lot of white people, but, man, you guys, it's all diverse.
No Mexican.
There's a couple. Where's my Asians at? Any Asians here? All right. Thank you for being here. That means you're not out driving. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it because, you know, they usually crash into my car, which is camouflage. It makes it extremely hard to see in the city. But no, I can tell that joke because I take karate. The Asians don't care. Yeah. How many Latinos do we have in the house? Yeah. 1, 2. I love you guys. You know why? 2 reasons. I'm just gonna tell you one. You guys are go-getters, dude.
You got it.
Right? Like, I turn my back and you guys go get my fucking radio out of my car. And buy me Coronas. You guys hooked me up tonight. Thank you very much. Who here is from LA? I know there's a couple. Right? So I was thinking about moving to LA, and all my buddies were telling me, like, you shouldn't move there, dude. They're like, there's, you know, earthquakes and fucking blackouts. But I was at my buddy's house. He lives in Beverly Hills, and we had this huge blackout. But the cops came down and took him back to the city, so, like, yeah. And it's cool, because, like, there's no black people here. And everybody was like, what the, did you just say that, bro? I've got to walk to my fucking car after this. That's not even funny. Because I've never even met a black person that can't, like, kick my ass. So, it's all good. So we got a couple Mexicans here. How many Mexicans? Cinco de Mayo, I mean, come on. Yeah.
We're here because of the cheap beer.
All right. No, it's all good. You know why? I was in LA not too long ago, and, like, it's a perfect example. Like, you can do anything that you put your mind to. You know, like the other day I was in LA, and this fucking Lamborghini pulls up next to me, and there's a Mexican driving it. Yeah, Mexican driving it. Which basically says, like, we're losing the war on drugs. So, yeah, so that's fucked up. So how many here are drinking? Anybody drinking or what? Yeah. I found out I can't really drink a lot anymore because, like, after about 37 beers, I automatically, like, turn into an Ultimate Fighter, like a fucking cage fighter. You guys have those friends, I know. I'm looking at you guys right now, I'm going, these guys got it. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm like just fucking walking around, you know, taking off my jacket. I've got my fucking, look at it, I got my fight shirt on right now. Just like, fuck that guy, bro. He's been eyeballing me all night, I'm gonna fuck him up. And they're like, nah, dude, he just has like a lazy eye, it's all good. He's not really looking at you. It's all good, dude. Well, I'll tell you what, I put together a fucking killer lineup for you guys tonight. Really have. And I hope you guys appreciate it. Like, I mean, I've brought Alejandro from, like, close to the Bay. I've got Brian and these guys from LA, dude. You guys are gonna have a killer fucking time. Let me introduce my first comic. This guy is from Hollywood, California. He's got all kinds of credits under his name. Let's introduce Sam Stewart. Keep it going for Sam Stewart. What the fuck?
Yes, I'm the darkest person in this room, yes. I feel like the most dangerous person here. If anything happens, I'm the suspect. All right, got 90 Mexicans and 3 white dudes. Oh man. I like Visalia, man. It's weird, like when I got here, man, I'm from Washington, D.C. originally, right? There's a lot of black people in D.C., you know what I'm saying? I get here, there's no black people, you know what I'm saying? And I stopped the chick and I was like, ma'am, excuse me, where's all you black people? You know what I'm saying? She was like, did you check the penitentiary? We got some there. I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's see, man, what's been in the news? Yo, y'all heard about the Tupac hologram? Anybody heard about that? Right, it was dope, right? Dude, it was dope. And I'm thinking, this is gonna open the doors for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people that we've lost, you know what I'm saying? You know, before you know it, you know, we're gonna have a Michael Jackson hologram, you know? Like just when you thought your kids were safe. Like this is it again, yes. Oh man, I was watching the news, man. Apparently in Australia, some drunk white dudes stole a penguin. Okay, I want all of you guys to know that, and like all the police was looking for the penguin, and the police chief comes on, he's like, man, we're looking for the penguin, you know, we're checking door to door, and I was thinking in my head, this is a white person's problem, okay? Black people have never lost a penguin. I'm pretty sure Mexicans have never lost a penguin. A couple chihuahuas maybe, but not a penguin. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I like it here, man. I like it in Visalia, man. I actually met, you guys know? Oh, my bad, Tulare. Okay, my bad. Rewind. You know what I'm saying? But I like it here, man. Seriously, just down the street, I met my baby mama. She's Mexican. This is a true story, okay? All right, now here's how I met her, okay? I'm in the club, dancing in the club, right? And I see this chick, and I'm like, all right, you know, I bring her back from the hotel room. You know the best part about having sex with a Mexican chick in the hotel room is? In the morning, she cleans up. She's like, room service. But it was cool, right? Because, like, you know, during the night, like, she goes down there, you know, she starts doing her thing down there, right? It got kind of weird at first because she kept trying to put mayonnaise on my dick, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But she starts doing her thing, right? And, you know, she's like, oh, your burrito, ooh, your enchiladas, ooh. They play with the balls, look, they play with the balls, look. You know what I'm saying? And I come, and she swallows it, and a baby pops out, okay? And I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I got this confused ass, like, half black, half Mexican kid, you know, a little Paco Terrell, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool, like, because the other day he starts walking, I'm like, my son, you're walking, you know, you're half Mexican, so you gotta get a job. I dropped him off at Walmart, 3 in the morning, I'm like, be somebody, you know what I'm saying? But then he comes back home and he's like, Dad, you know, he's with this confused look on his face, like, Dad. I'm like, what is it, my son? What's wrong? He's like, Dad, I was confused. I was like, my son, what were you confused about? He was like, well, I work on this man's land. And I'm like, and? And he's like, I didn't know whether to mow the lawn and pick the cotton. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? His birthday just rolled around, and I was like, my son, what do you want for your birthday? He was like, I want tequila and fried chicken. Like, that's my boy. But it's cool, okay? Having a half Mexican son works out every now and then, right? Because I'm driving to Fresno the other day, and I get pulled over. And I'm freaking out, and I'm like, shit, okay. Okay, all right, don't look black, okay. All right, you know what I'm saying? All right, my son looks into the rearview mirror, right? And sees that there's a Mexican cop getting out of the car, right? And he's like, Dad, these are my people. It's okay, Dad. These are my people. You know, it's fine, Dad. And I go, no, son, that is a cop. We niggas today, we niggas today, you know what I'm saying? But it's weird, like, having a son, I don't like him at all. I don't. I hate him. Oh, I hate him so much. Oh, I hate him so much. Okay, I do. He's an asshole. You know what I'm saying? He is. The other day, right? Look, let me give you an example. The other day, I did this joke on stage, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys the joke, and I'm gonna tell you what he did after I did the joke. Okay? The joke is, I like to do stupid shit sometimes. I do. Okay? And the stupider thing that I've adopted recently is I like collecting pins from places and using them in other places where it really doesn't make sense. Okay? To give you an example, I'd sign my child support papers with a pin that I got from Planned Parenthood. Right. My son hates that joke, right? So I get off stage, he sends me this hateful ass text message. He's like, Dad, how come you're always broke and never have money? Ha 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 ha. And I'm like, because your mom wanted me to keep you. LOL. Oh, yes. But I'm single now. Right? And it's weird, man, because like I haven't been single for a while, so getting back in the dating scene was kind of weird, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I screwed up a couple times, right? To give an example, I went on a date with this chick. It was supposed to be a one-night stand, but I forgot to leave. You know how awkward it is waking up to somebody you don't know? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I did something wrong. I fucked this up. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because like my son, right? Because I have him, like dating with him was kind of weird, right? You know what I'm saying? I brought this chick over one day and this is kind of nasty, okay? So I'm warning you, okay? I guess this was like her time of the month, and she had like a little bit of like something going down her leg, right? And my son runs up to me loud as hell, right? And he goes, Dad, she has AIDS running down her leg. And I was like, fucker, you can't say that out loud. You know what I'm saying? You know, having a son is cool, man. Anybody have kids? Anybody got kids? They're cool, right? Like you get to teach them stuff. You know what I'm saying? The other day, my son, I shit you not, ran up to me and he was like, Dad, where do STDs come from? And I was like, dude, you been in Hanford? Like, what are you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? But I'm dad, so I gotta say something. You know, I gotta educate him. So I'm like, son, STDs come from vaginas. You know what I'm saying? And he goes, Dad, do I have a vagina? And I go, no, son, you have a penis. He was like, good. I hate vaginas. And I was like, oh, I fucked that up. I messed it up. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny, man, like my friends, because I'm single, right, they've been hooking me up on like these weird dates, right? And the weirdest date that I've had recently, I shit you not, like this actually happened, right? One of my friends hooked me up with a UFC fighter chick, okay? No shit, like an MMA fighter chick, right? And I'm like, shit, I've never had one of those. So I'll try her out, right? And the date went pretty good, okay? The date went really good. And then, we'll wait. Oh, he answered it too. Like, we had to listen to it. What is he saying? Oh, okay. He just got his prepaid minutes today, so we gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? But nah, my friend hooked me up with this UFC fighter chick, right? And the date was going pretty good. And so I decided that we should have sex. And then it got a little weird, okay? Because I'm giving it to him, I'm like, yeah, you like that, huh? You like that, huh? Well, call me daddy, you know, you like that? You know? And then she goes, Sam, this is great, okay? But what I would really like is, I'd like you choking, Sam. Like, look, she likes it, right? I'm like, you want me to choke you? I'm like, all right, so choke, I'm like, yeah, huh? You like that shit, huh? You know, call me daddy, all right? You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden she goes, my turn. That's all I remember of it. And you guys have been great. My name is Sam Stewart. Thanks.
Let's give it up for Toothbrush. Yeah. Give it up for the hoes. Give it up for them. What's up, my ninjas? Y'all good? Ninjas good? Alright. いや、とにかく15の時だったんだけど、親父にぶっ飛ばされた話があって、んで、なんていうのかな、まあ、頭チャリが原因だったんだけど、頭チャリが原因だったんだけど、まあね、親父が車を運転こうやってしてて、敵なが親父がパンチしてくれ、バーバー、俺が、やめてくれみたいな。
Ain't that a bitch? But そんでもういきなりそんな車の中でやるから俺もやめてくれみたいな。そしたら親父がどんどんパンチしてきて、俺が車でハンドルこうでも握ってってやって、したら今度いきなり親父がこうくんちゃって、やめてよマジで。本当に気持ちいいんだって。マジで。そしたら親父がさ、今度こう言ってIt's really funny if you understand the language. That's what I'm saying. It's fun. So y'all good? So my ninjas having a party right there. Cinco de Mayo. Shit. Nobody knows what's celebrating for. Yes, man, Cinco de Mayo. Let's get drunk. Motherfucker, we going down tonight. It's crazy. Man, my name is Toothbrush. I was born and raised in Japan. And when I came out here, I only knew like a couple words, and which was like a thank you, fuck. That was it, the 3 words, and then I have to express all my feeling. But I didn't really know, quite sure that when to use it, how to use it. Like, when I had a good day, people ask me, yo, Toothbrush, how you doing? Fuck you. When I had a bad day, hey, Toothbrush, how you doing? Fuck you too. So I get beat up for that shit. It was just fucking crazy. But thing is that though, this like English language is all fucked up. It's really tough to study. I mean, I study every day, keep in the shape, whatnot. Because it's really true. If you don't use it, you lose it. I mean, that's really true. And at the age of 12, you start learning second language. You have an accent the rest of your life. It's a little biting education for you. So like, but that don't stop Toothbrush. I know I got a fucking accent, but that don't trust. That don't slow him down. Just keep going and shit. I gotta express my feeling. Fuck that. But this language is all fucked up. Like, I study a book, like I said, like every day, like religiously. I don't know what it means, but I try that. And couple words I get confused, like words like drink, eat, and have. I mean, I do understand those words fine, but like, when people use it, it's all fucked up. Let me break it down to you. Like a drink, you drink beer, liquid, alcohol, whatever, Gatorade, whatever, it's a drink. Drink is a drink, right? And eat, like you eat the food, meat, vegetable, junk food, whatever. You eat. But have, that's a problem right there. I'm gonna break it down to you. When you can't eat the fucking soup, that's what I'm saying. You have to have a soup. You can't drink soup, you have soup. And I'm the only stupid motherfucker come up to this stupid question, and nobody seems to have an answer for it. Because it sounds good to you. That's just a bitch. And another thing is that though, I hate the word welcome. Welcome is something it means positive. It's like sincere or pleasure or nothing or not a problem. It's something good. But people don't use it something positive. People always use it something negative when they say welcome. Because chivalry is dead. Ain't nobody doing nothing for free. You know this. Like, it literally means that welcome means you're in your face. Yeah, you owe me one. There is nothing free in this country. Like, I get the ride from my friend. And I say like, yeah, thank you for giving me a ride, man. He'd be like, yeah, you're welcome. It means, yeah, you owe me one. Can I get your phone number? Maybe I can use this later. I hate the word welcome. Me being Japanese though, people always just tells me like, yeah, welcome to America. Welcome to America. Every time bad things happen to me, people always say, "Welcome to America." I hate it. You know, I got a parking ticket. I live in LA, right? So like, you know, fines like extreme, like $78. I'm like, goddamn, I got a fucking parking ticket, $78. I can't afford that shit. Welcome to America. The fuck? Thank you. Man, or like, you know, yeah, I got a homeless gave me a food, and I got a food poison. Welcome to America. Yeah, that means, yeah, in your face, there's nothing free in this country, you know this. Hate that. Really do hate that shit. My friend, like, you know, just moved and had a like housewarming party. As soon as I walked in, my friend said, "Welcome to my house." I couldn't eat the food. I don't want to get another food poison because I don't have a health insurance or nothing. Couldn't go to the bathroom because the house might be haunted. I was like a little bitch running around and shit like tripping out like goddamn, I don't know what to do. It's horrible. Oh, you know what? I almost got into the altercation on the St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, little 3-year-old girl. She's Irish, right? And she started pinching me and shit. I mean, you know, she loves green and everything. You know, she loves green like a pimp. And she even dressed like a pimp. And she looked like a leprechaun. So, you know, I would always carry her on my shoulders, you know. I got lucky. I mean, it's gonna be my lucky day. Oh, fuck the dragons. That's a myth. I got leprechauns. Well, like, yeah, so we had a history and everything. Toothbrush love a kid. Let me break it down. I mean, toothbrush love a kid, but man, I hate the bride. She started pinching me for no reason. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. What are you pinching me for? Damn. And then she said, "Welcome to America." Like a goddamn pinching me more. Shit, I gotta feel the pain sometimes. I know this, like I do hate Asian stereotypes. It's just never good to me. I hate Asian stereotypes. Like Asians are smart. I mean, it's good. But like, you know, I wouldn't be talking here if that was true. Cause like, not every single Asian gotta go to fine college. Some Asian gotta go to like a fucking community college to start with or get a fucking GED to get on the life. And another thing is like, yeah, Asians look alike. I mean, really? You know, all kind of people hit me up. You know, they think I'm Jackie Chan, Jet Li. And even straight guys hit me up. Yeah, can I take you out? Let's go to dinner or something. I'm like, God damn, I thought you're straight. Yeah, I'm straight. Aren't you Lucy Liu? I'm like, yeah, let's go dinner, but don't touch me. Fuck that shit, man. You know what I hate the most? Is that Asian people don't know how to drive. Is that true? Yeah, I expect that, yeah. But I mean, I know because like you talk about it and I know when you look at me when I'm driving. I know it. Well, I mean, that's cool. But I mean, who really started that shit? That's what I want to know. Because like you turn on the TV, car insurance commercial comes out, you never seen Asian people personally in that bitch. If we were that bad, we should deport, I mean, we should deserve the spot. Who did it? So I did a little, you know, research in Google and stuff, and I find out who started the rumor. That was a midget. I'm gonna recreate the scene. It goes something like this though. You can relate it to. You know, you're on the freeway doing 65 on a Friday. You're in a good mood, driving. You're just thinking back at the work. You saw the coworker who you can't stand was being chastised by boss. and you get a promotion the same day. Now you can give an order to the gym. So you're looking forward to going back to work on Monday. That's just like a win-win situation right there. But it doesn't stop right there. You know, your booty girl finally hit you back up in 3 weeks. And then she says she wants to come through tonight. I'm like, yeah. Maybe I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her. She wants to go back to the weekly routine. I'm like, hell yeah. So turn on the radio, your song's on, you're bobbing your head. You know, you don't have a rhythm, but you don't give a fuck. You know, the song goes like, money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money. Now all of a sudden, somebody cut in front of you. And you step on the brake, you swerved a little bit, and you almost hit the car next to you. And this guy thinks you're a bad driver. You are pissed. Not just because it's Friday. It's because shit happened on Friday. So you quickly change the lane and trying to catch up with these motherfuckers. But this motherfucker's quick. Like cut in front of everybody. So you turn on your station, your song is still on. You're like, move, bitch, get out of the way. Get out of the way, bitch, get out of the way. Move, bitch. You pass your exit going about 25 minutes, but you don't give a fuck. You finally get to next to the dude who cut in front of you. And then you look, you see two baby knuckles hanging from the steering wheel. I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. That was the Asian guy. I knew it. I just wanted to prove my point that he's an Asian dude. But how come you never think that he's a midget? That's all I'm saying, no. I guess I got to go. I got to lie, so thank y'all. Peace out.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Drinking that Mexican beer? Fucking bloated, dude. I think they brew it with beans. All bad holes and shit. Thank you guys for coming out, though. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm happy to be here in the valley, dude. It smells like shit, but it's totally worth it for you guys. But I don't know if you guys can see, but this look I got going on, the hair, the glasses, the weight, it's all on purpose. It's years of neglect, of nutritional neglect and abuse. But I do it because I got tired of people recognizing me everywhere I went. I don't know if you guys watch TV at all here in the valley, but I was the first guy to get called back to this reality show. The first contestant, or the first guy to just get called back 2 times ever in the history of the show. Some of you that know the show, it's Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator. Twice. No, but I'm also Mexican, like Noah mentioned earlier. And I grew up this way too. It wasn't like a life decision I made at 12 years old or anything. But it was cool, you know. My mom is Mexican as well, and so is my dad. But my mom was really cool. I grew up with a really famous mom, and you guys won't recognize her at all. I mean, you guys can't see her on TV or anything. But she was famous for her voice. Not so much like the GPS lady, the one you bitch at because you get lost. But she's more of an international kind of voice. I mean, no matter where you travel in the world, you'll recognize this voice. And I've been working on this impression for you guys. Hopefully you guys will recognize her voice. I've been working really hard for this. Hold on. This is my mom. Housekeeping. But apparently she's Sam's baby mama or something. That's what I heard earlier. But I guess along as growing up Catholic, as a lot of you or Mexican, a lot of us are Catholic as well. And it was kind of cool. It's very interesting, you know. I mean, I was never molested by a priest or anything. I wasn't that Catholic. But I was touched by an angel. He actually preferred Angel. It wasn't so bad though. He did teach me a good valuable lesson, and that's that tears make for the best lube. I'll carry that one with me forever. But speaking of rape, No, I'm just kidding. No, but recently I went to this. I had my physical. I went to go see a doctor, and he told me, Alejandro, you've slowly crawled into the morbidly obese category. I was like, shit, man, I'm getting fat. So I decided, like, all right, I don't want to spend money on a gym or go on a crazy diet. So I was like, you know, what can I do? So living in the Bay Area, not too far from Oakland, so I was like, hey, I'll start playing basketball. And there's a lot of basketball courts out there. I was like, I could probably do it. I don't know if you guys been to Oakland, but there's a lot of black people there. And big black people. So when I went to go play, of course, they threw me in with a short Asian guy and a white guy against 3 big black dudes. So off the bat, we're just getting beat to shit. You know, they're dunking on us, they're pushing us and kicking us, and finally the little Jeremy Lin wannabe guy is like, fucking prison rules! I was like, oh shit, cool, we're gonna get our retaliation, we're gonna be able to hit back. Well, these are black guys. You don't hit back, really. And so we're getting beat to shit now. I mean, blatantly, just getting punched in the face, getting tripped. I got a dick to the face once, you know, I was like, shit. I think it was about the size of the mic, too. And so finally, you know, this guy goes up for this layup, and I was like, all right, this is my chance. So I come up behind him, I was like, prison rules, fuck it, dude, and I raped him. That's how I got herpes. No, but I've been doing a little bit of traveling lately, and I'll be moving to Vegas pretty soon here. And true story, I had this awesome time in Vegas. I went with my brother, and my brother is like this Rico Suave guy, you know, taller, thinner, fucking cute-ass guy, you know. I'm like, damn, dude, I got fucking like twins. I'm Danny DeVito over here. And so, you know, we're out there dancing, and people are dancing with him, and I'm just kind of on the sidelines, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go get a drink. So my brother's like, oh, I'll go with you. So we go get a drink. I'm at the bar, I order a drink, you know, and I look back, and this really hot blonde chick is just staring at me, and I'm like, man, this has never happened. I was like, so I smile, she smiles back, I'm like, oh shit, she's looking at me. I do the little nod, she nods back, I'm like, nice, you know, this is cool. She starts walking towards me, and like, I swear to God, the music stops. It's like a fucking fan in front of her face, blowing her hair. She comes up, and she reaches around me, and she's like, says in the hottest fucking Australian accent, I swear to God, oh God, I just came a little bit. But she's like, excuse me, has anybody ever told you that you look like a Muppet? So we fucked that night. So after that, I got a little bit of confidence, so I did the whole little OkCupid thing, you know, and OkCupid's interesting, you know. People like lie about everything. You put up their fucking nicest pictures and shit where they look like they're 30 pounds lighter, and girls are really quick to like answer certain questions and not so much other questions. Like when it asks about ethnicity, they get really specific to the T. It's like, oh, I'm 30% Japanese, I'm 6% Taiwanese, I'm 12% Chinese. But they're always 100% obese. You know, it's like, shit. I'm like, you're not so quick to answer that, are you? 0% on their knees, you know, it's like, shit. No, but OkCupid was good to me, you know. My girlfriend's here, you know. We've been dating for a little while, you know, and finally, you know, it's like, she's Muslim, and she's from Iran, which is pretty interesting country right now, and so she grew up, you know, pretty strict and whatnot. So when we met, it was kind of cool, you know. I was like, hey, she's cute, you know. Let's try to get in her pants, and she fucking dragged me along for like 3 months, and I was like, shit, dude, when's it gonna be time? Finally, dude, it's like, I think it was Valentine's, and I finally like got her in the bedroom, and I was like, all right, it's gonna be cool. So my very first time was really cool, you know. I was like, I have her bent over in front of me, you know, in that traditional Muslim position, you know. It was nice, and I think she enjoyed it a little bit. And right before I go in her, you know, she like turns back and she's like, "You're Catholic, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Why? She's like, "Huh, no reason." That didn't stop me. I was like, wait. But the second I put my dick in her, it fucking exploded. Swear to God. Crazy ass. They hide bombs everywhere, I swear to God. No, it's been going really well between us, you know, and we made this New Year resolution, you know, we could lose a lot of weight, you know, so, and my ultimate goal was to have sex without a shirt. I'm still working on it, you know, I still wear it. So I started doing P90X, you know, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I did it one day and I just quit. I was like, fuck it, dude, fuck that, I'll stay fat. But my girlfriend's been doing really, really well, you know. In one day, I swear to God, she's been working out like crazy on diets and stuff, and in one day, she lost 5 pounds, guys. It's fucking crazy, it's so awesome. On a separate note, you know, pro-choice. No, but I'm glad we're pro-choice. You know, a lot of my friends are like, "Oh, Alex, you know, if you're dating an Iranian, if you guys have if you guys have babies, they're gonna be the fucking end of the world. They're gonna be the ultimate terrorists." I was like, "How do you mean?" And they're like, "Well, Mexicans sneak in everywhere, and Iranians have fucking nuclear power now. They could fucking like make bombs and shit." And I'm like, I don't know, man. I was like, I think if we have kids, if like Mexicans and Iranians mix, I think we're gonna be the end of terrorism. Because we're gonna have the Iranians, they're all like fucking doctors and engineers and whatnot. They're gonna be constructing their little bombs and shit. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck, dude, we're missing parts. And then you're gonna have the Mexicans over at the recycling center with copper wiring and fucking aluminum parts and shit. Shit's never gonna work. Yeah, give it up for her, she's awesome, you know. Yeah, fuck, dude. I just look down, I see my stomach, and I'm fucking depressed right now, you know. But no, it's crazy, you know. I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately, and I've noticed there's like this huge, like, there's this like huge movement going on about bullies and whatnot. You know, like kids getting bullied everywhere, and it's like people are making documentaries and shows. And it's like on 2020 and whatnot. It's like, oh, kids are being bullied. Oh, Facebook. Oh, this. Like, fuck that shit, man. I was like, you know, like, dude, fucking, what the fuck? And I read this like article about this like little 11-year-old kid that like kind of started this whole movement where he ended up committing suicide because he was being bullied on Facebook. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's sad, you know? It's like, so I got thinking, I was like, when I was 11, what the fuck, dude? I mean, I was always a bunch of kids, so I was like, I'm bait, you know? And I was like, that's sad, man. I was like, wait a minute, when I was 11, that was the happiest time of my life. So you I discovered my dick. I didn't leave my room at all, you know? It was short-lived though, because 2 years later I gained weight and lost it again. Still fucking looking. Still looking for the little button, guys. But that's my time, guys. Thank you guys very much.
From Visalia, California, let's give it up for Brian Girian. Come on, let's hear it. Yeah!
All right, thank you very much. Give it up for the best lit comedy room in Tulare, California. Yeah, that's right. I swear to God, Sam stepped onto the stage. I was like, where did he go? Oh, shit. Thank you guys for coming out, seriously. Like, it's Cinco de Mayo. Like, thank you for deciding to do this over, you know, a myriad of other things you could be doing. Yeah, no, throwing out big words. I'm sorry. Someone was like, oh, you hurt his feelings. Does anybody have any update on the fight? What time does the fight start? Can we still catch it after this? Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, seriously, missing Cinco de Mayo, missing the fight, missing the super moon out there. But, you know, in honor of Cinco de Mayo, I'm gonna do my whole set in Spanish. I think, for, you know, Cinco de Mayo. So, ¿Qué es el dealio con la comida en los aeroplanos? Huh? Es la verdad, see? That's all I got. I'm sorry, I bluffed on that one. So I hate stupid people. I'll throw it out there. I hate stupid people. Yeah, woo, goddamn right. Get the fuck off of my planet. Like, I'm just tired of us like catering to really dumb people. Like the other day, or a little while ago, I saw there was a warning label on something, and the warning was keep away from open flames, which I see fairly frequently. But this wasn't like a can of lighter fluid or something like explosive or particularly dangerous. It was like a book. Like, keep away from open flames. And now granted, yeah, good advice. Don't light your book on fire. But I can think of a ton of other things that's good advice for, you know? Babies, pine cones, don't light lots of things on fire. Just don't do it. You don't need to tell me that. My point is, when your warning label applies to literally everything except for marshmallows and Tibetan monks in protest, then you don't really need to put that out there. Yeah, and now a moment of silence for the Tibetan monks. There we go, thank you. I saw another thing, and this wasn't, I'm not sure if this was even for stupid people. This like disclaimer was just confusing. I was at the store and there was like a decorative lizard that you would like hang up on your wall or in your yard or something. And there was a sticker on it that said, "For decorative purposes only." It was like a stone lizard. What were people doing with this thing before they decided we need to put a label on that? Like, I don't know. Like, did people think it was a real lizard? Like, oh my God, I think he's really sick. He's not eating anything. He just stands there. Like, I mean, besides the fact, aren't real lizards pretty much for decorative purposes only? Like, they kind of just sit there and do nothing. Yeah, just stupid people in general. Although I gotta admit, they amuse me. I was watching this show called The 100 Stupidest Self-Inflicted Injuries. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna tune into this. There was one thing that like really I feel like stood out on that program, and I think it's because it was deceptively stupid. There's a guy that tried to iron his shirt while he was wearing it. And he gave himself third-degree burns all over his chest. Just all over the place, got third-degree burns. And now, at first you hear that, you're like, oh, you can't iron your... That's what an ironing board is for. What are you doing? You silly guy. But no, really think about this for a second. Say you think okay, I'm just gonna iron my shirt right here. This will be good. You would take the iron, and then you would put it to your chest, and you go, ow, that's hot. I shouldn't do that. That didn't happen. This guy got third-degree burns all over his chest, which means that he took the iron and did this. Ah! Oh, I missed a spot. Fuck. Like, all over his chest. Ridiculous. So yeah, that's my thing about stupid people. I'm also not a big fan of cops. I don't like cops. Like, yeah, the black guys with me. Huh? What's ridiculous though is that like I don't have any reason to be afraid of, like, whenever I see a cop, I get like all like nervous and tense and shit, but I'm never breaking the law. Like, I should always feel safer when there's a cop near me. Like, I'm the person he's there to protect, but I still like get tense up like, oh shit, it's a cop. Like, I swear to God, it doesn't matter the situation. I could be getting mugged. You know, the guy's like, give me your fucking wallet! I'm like, okay man, just be cool. Just be cool. He says, oh shit, it's a cop. Alright, just play it straight. Play it straight. Okay. Alright, he's gone. Where were we? Alright, yeah, well, there you go. I'm sorry, man. Just don't hurt me. Yeah, it's not funny. That's okay. But like I said, I have no reason to like be afraid of cops. I'm not gonna get arrested. I know it. Although, to be honest with you, sometimes I kind of wish I would, just because I really want to test something out. So you know how when you get arrested, they read you your rights, you got your Miranda rights, they tell you you have the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law? And I hear that and I go, really? Anything I say will be used against me in a court of law? Because, I might be willing to spend a little time in jail if that means I get to hear a high-paid lawyer quoting Wham lyrics in the middle of court. You know, just like, Mr. Gurian, upon your arrest, you instructed Officer Jones to wake you up before he went. What exactly did you mean by that? So I play a little guitar, and I'm thinking about starting a band. I don't have any band mates. or anything like that. I do have a band name though. I decided I want to call it Water. Because I figured it's, it's short, it's cool, liquidy, plus, if we hit it big, that means we can join forces with Earth, Wind, and Fire and 70s rockers Heart to form a supergroup called Captain Planet. Our powers combined. Captain Planet didn't make any sense to me. Because he was like the eco-friendly superhero. Like, he fought like deforestation and pollution and all that other like Al Gore Day After Tomorrow bullshit. But he had a mullet. And from my experience, people with mullets are rarely friends to the environment. Like, the guy with the mullet is usually the one you see like throwing a beer can out the window of his El Camino, or spitting his chewing tobacco into the grass while he's running a gas-powered tilt-a-whirl. Like, that's the mullet guy I've come to know. So, yeah, that confused me. You know what else? It didn't bother me as a kid, but I still watch a lot of cartoons today, and I'm obviously getting too old for it. Because I'm picking stuff out that like wasn't meant to be noticed. I'm watching Scooby-Doo, and am I the only person that's bothered by the fact that Scrappy-Doo, the puppy, is able to speak and enunciate more clearly than his adult Uncle Scooby? Like, I watched the show at first, and I was just like, Scooby's up there like, yeah, let's roll, and I'm like, okay, fine, that's how dogs talk. Cool, whatever, it's a cartoon, moving on. And then Scrappy-Doo rolls onto the scene, and he's, talking just like a human. And so which forces me to assume that Scooby's got some sort of speech impediment. I'm just waiting for somebody to call him out on it on the show, just like, "Whoa, you gotta get out of here." Like, what did your dog just say? What was that? Is there something wrong with your dog? He had a stroke. You insensitive asshole, how dare you? You solved your own mystery now. So, get a word of advice for everybody in here. You know how they always tell you don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry? Because you're at the store and everything looks delicious, you end up buying way too much stuff. My advice, do go grocery shopping when you're drunk. Because when you get up the next day, your pantry's like Christmas morning. You open up the pantry, it's like, oh my God, about Teddy Grahams? Oh, toaster strudels. Oh, Jesus, drunk Brian is a genius. Oh. Oh, man. So I don't like Taco Bell. I don't like Taco Bell, and I'm okay with the food. Tacos are good and everything. But I'm not a fan of the company itself because they lied to me. Taco Bell claims to be open 24 hours a day, but there's no location that's open 24 hours a day. They have drive-thrus that are open 24 hours. But that means if you want Taco Bell at 4 o'clock in the morning, you have to be in a car. And I don't know if any of you have ever been jonesing for chalupas at 3 a.m., but if that's the case, you're in no condition to be driving at that moment. Like, that's why I think if you ever get pulled over for drinking and driving, and you're on your way to or from Taco Bell, that should be considered entrapment right there. Like, all right, buddy, Taco Bell, get out of here, bastard. I, however, will never get pulled over for drinking and driving, because I ride a scooter. I swear to God, I could ride through a DUI checkpoint with a bottle of Jack in my mouth. The guy's just gonna wave me straight through. You're like, okay, buddy, there's no way you're coming back from a bar. I know you, nerd. Keep moving. Keep moving. What did you do? I didn't realize Dungeons and Dragons matches lasted this long. Get home. Get home. It's late, dork. That is the one and only advantage to riding a scooter. A lot of disadvantages, on the other hand. The biggest thing, though, when you're riding a scooter, you get none of the respect the motorcycle riders get. Like, none. No one gives two shits about you when you ride a scooter. But you still have to deal with all the same dangers. Like, it's still dangerous as hell. You can still get into a really nasty accident. I know, it's happened. So let me give you like a little little tidbit on what happens when you're in a scooter accident. You know when you get that like burst of adrenaline and time just goes slow and everything's going in slow motion. Yeah, that doesn't happen for scooter accidents, and I think it's because my mind is convinced that there's no reason I should be scared right now. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die right now, and my brain's like, you're on a fucking scooter. What are you afraid of? What are you pushing 35 right now? Did your handlebar tassels whip you in the eye? Quit being a pussy. So yeah, then I didn't even have like the nice numbness to help me deal with the pain of road rash on my elbow. Plus I snapped my favorite pair of flip-flops. That sucked. Yeah, like you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that when you're riding a motorcycle because you get to wear like all the protective gear and everything. They can put on like the leather jacket and the armored pants and the boots and everything. I can't put that shit on and hop onto a scooter. That's like putting on an F-16 flight suit to go ride the coin-operated helicopter in front of Save Mart. Let's see. So I'm on Facebook. And everybody's on Facebook now. Like I have a 6-month-old cousin that's on Facebook, and he's been on Facebook for the past 9 months. Taking a little while for the math on that one. He was, let's just say that when I went to go check his friend request, his profile picture was an ultrasound. Like, that's where that was. But on Facebook, they have like little ads on the side of the screen that, the ads try and advertise specifically to you. Like based on what's on your profile, like they pick ads directly for you. So like, say like you're into like snowboarding or whatever, you'll have ads for snowboarding, or if you like chicken and rice, there'll be ads for Chinese food, or if you like dogs and cats, there'll be ads for Chinese food. But I can't for the life of me figure out where they're getting some of their information from, because I'm Jewish. I am Jewish, but nowhere on my profile does it say that I'm Jewish. But I keep getting these ads that says, meet Jewish singles. I'm like, how the hell did they know that? What's going on? And I was like, maybe they like saw it on like a wall post or something. I don't fucking know. But then I saw another ad said discount chest waxing. Now I know damn well that I didn't write anything about wanting to wax my chest on anybody's wall or anything. I wasn't like bragging about it, like, hey guys, check out how hairy my chest is. I'm forced to assume someone has to be spying on me. But not only that, they don't like what they see. It's just some guy peering into my window like, God damn, that hairy Jew needs a chest waxing. I know damn well his Jewish ass isn't paying retail price for it, am I right? High five for racism. Let's do this. Someone, all that, it's my joke. I'm Jewish, I can do that. It's okay, it's a safe room. This is safe. Fuck it. I've been driving up and down the freeway lately, going LA to Visalia and whatnot. And I've been seeing these giant billboards out the side of the 99 freeway with big anti-abortion slogans written on them. Like, I don't know what the hell the deal is. Like, I saw this one, it's just got a picture of a baby, and it says, I had brainwaves 7.5 months before I was born. Now, here's the thing. When I see that, I'm not thinking to myself like, oh my God, abortion is wrong. You have totally changed my view on things, magical billboard. Thank you so much. When I see that, I'm just thinking like, well, shit, as long as you take care of that in the first 6 weeks, that's guilt-free. Even cockroaches have brainwaves. I'll stomp on them mercilessly. This is a no-brainer. Literally, pun. There was another one. Again, picture of a baby, and it says, I had fingerprints 7 months before I was born. Well, good. Because if a goddamn fetus breaks into my house and starts rummaging through my shit, I want to know we have a shot at catching his ass. See, I just feel like these ads, they're not like connecting to me, they're not making me feel like, I can really relate, this is a person. Like, it's not doing that. You know what I think they should do? I think they should have a picture of my cousin Dane. It just says, I had Facebook 3 months before I was born. Thank you guys very much, that's my time.
This is a surprise guest, you guys. This guy is Jason Watson. He's been the Flappers, the Comedy Store, all over the place. Let's give it up for Jason fucking Watson. Come on, let me hear it.
Thank you, Tulare. Give it up for Noah. Give it up for all the comedians here. Cinco de Mayo. Let's hear it. Oh, good God, Tulare. Ugh. It smells like cow shit here, doesn't it? It's horrible here. The farmers, though, they call that the smell of money. You guys have heard that, right? Fertilizer, the smell of money. Yeah, the priests here call it the smell of love. Because of all the butt sex. Oh, God, I'm from Porterville. Give it up for Porterville. Yeah. So it goes without saying that I do a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs, I do. I like smoking pot. I love smoking pot. We got pot smokers here. Anybody? Got some? A couple. You guys are obviously too high to clap. Yeah. Put the bongs down and start clapping. Yes. Oh, pot smokers. I love stoner girls, though. I do. Stoner chicks are just, it's amazingly arousal to me. There's just something special about a little red-eyed hottie with Cheeto dust on her fingers. It's just, to me, it's a woman that speaks to my own heart, you know? I love smoking weed. I do. I smoke way too much. I also like eating mushrooms. You guys, we got anybody who's experienced a little bit of a mushroom trip here tonight? We got some mushroom trip. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Most people don't remember that either. I call my car the Ice Cave. It's inspired off of an insane mushroom trip we had last summer. Oh my God. We were wizards. We were living in the ice cave, and we were battling ice dragons. And then I went to outer space with President Obama. Holy shit, it was insane. And in the real world, we were driving 20 miles an hour down Pacific Coast Highway at 3 in the morning, and then every time I'd miss a turn, we'd do a complete U-turn in the middle of the highway to catch it again. Yeah, we were pretty fucked up. My God. I'm surprised we did not get arrested that time. People are insane. People are going crazy nowadays. People are mad. People are doing weird shit. Football makes people do weird things. NFL makes people do weird things. I was watching TV the other day. Well, obviously, I'm a TV watcher. You can tell. There's a certain pant size that's exclusive to people that sit on their ass and watch TV, and I'm definitely in that demographic. I was watching TV and saw that they actually did a study, and it said that every time a home team wins an NFL game, domestic dispute calls actually go down in that area for that week. It's crazy, right? So, for every Oakland Raiders loss, another wife or girlfriend gets beaten. I know, that's sad, huh? Well, I guess Domestic Violence Month has a new slogan. Just win, baby. See, you got that, right? See, makes sense. Commitment to excellence, they're gonna have to work on that one a little bit. So I do watch a lot of TV. You guys see, you guys watch those daytime talk shows like Maury Povich or something like that. You guys have seen those shows, I'm sure. They bring out those people that have those insane phobias. You guys have seen that, right? Those people that are like deathly afraid of mustard. Or they see a clown and they fucking freak out and run around the corner. And you guys have seen that, right? Well, Tyra Banks. You guys know Tyra Banks. Beautiful, world famous supermodel Tyra Banks. She has one of those insane phobias. She's deathly afraid of dolphins. It's a true story. It's crazy, right? Because she's a fucking land mammal. Like, You have 2 feet. Just stay on land. Don't go near the dolphins, right? It's a completely nonsensical phobia. Unless she got raped by Dan Marino when she was 12. I said, sorry, your phobia makes no sense. God. Who all's married in the crowd tonight? We got married people here tonight. Give it up for the married people. Single people, please give it up for the married people, I have to say. Please. You're doing us all a favor because no one else is giving it up for us. Married's great. We've been together for about 9 years now. It's a long time. We've had our ups and downs, you know. Our relationship's had more ups and downs than Obama's approval rating. But we're on the upswing though. We're looking strong going into 2012, so I don't know how good he's looking. Speaking of Obama, did you guys know Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize? He actually won the Nobel Peace Prize. That's insane. I mean, we're currently in 2 to 3 military conflicts where they're really like murdering people. People are dying. And they gave him the Nobel Peace Prize. That's literally like putting a picture of me on the cover of Men's Health in nothing but a Speedo with a headline that says, "Live to be 100, here's how." It's completely ridiculous. But, like I said, being married earlier, sometimes guys, the married guys in the room, even the guys that were in long-term relationships, you know, there's a lot of times you have to do stuff that you don't want to fucking do. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There's some things that you have to do sometimes in a relationship that you just don't want to fucking do. My wife dragged me out to a co-ed baby shower a couple weeks ago. I have a feeling from all the fingers being pointed at this guy, he knows what the fuck I'm talking about. A co-ed baby shower, I know. It's a fucking nightmare, isn't it? Did they at least have good food? Okay, well at least you had something to eat. I had my wife's car where I would go out and smoke balls while they were all doing shit on the inside. Holy shit. That was a hell of a fucking baby shower, let me tell you. But they do the baby shower games. You know what I'm talking about, right? They play these games during a baby shower, and the ladies, I'm sure, know what I'm talking about. The second we walked up to the front door, me and my wife, she answers the front door and she slaps like a necklace that had a little pacifier on it. You might know what I'm talking about, right? She's like, "Oh, you can't say baby." So you guys can't say baby. If you hear anybody says baby, you take their necklace, and it's whoever has the most pacifiers at the end of the, I don't know, I don't follow the rules, right? So, whatever, that's one of the crazy games. Then we get inside and it's going on, you know, and we're playing other games, like we gotta guess what kind of presents she gets and whatnot. They got a whole bunch of games, you know, that they play, and there's food and stuff, and so the night starts to roll on, and one of the mothers finally, as it's wrapping up, starts looking around, kind of just is like, I don't see my kid. Like, she can't find her kid. She's looking around the place, and finally she's just like, "Where's my baby? I can't find my baby." I walk up to her and I'm like, "You know, this fucking baby's bitch, you said baby." I win, motherfucker. And here's your kid back. Thank you guys, you've been great. Awesome audience, thank you. Noah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready to cheer them on or what? Gotta be louder than that. Are you ready to cheer them on or what? Hell yeah. Okay. Brian Geary from Los Angeles, California. Hear it out. Alejandro from the Bay Area. Jason Watson from Portugal, California. Toothbrush from Hollywood. best friend, Sam Stewart. I know who it is.
Pull out my rags, man.
Alejandro's going up. Good God, out. One more show for you guys. Alejandro. Get my... No, fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, everybody take a breath. 1, 2, 3. Alejandro. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's give it up.
Thank you, Noah. Thanks, guys. Shit, getting to do some more minutes, huh? All right. I don't have an intro to this, but I came and farted at the same time recently. It was amazing. And it's cool because my room has this huge mirror, so I got to see my face. And I was like, oh shit, that's what I look like. I was like, that's kind of cool. And I realized that that's the same face we make as we're being born. I mean, we make the same face coming in a vagina as we do coming out of one. It's really fucking awesome. Speaking of vaginas, give it up for the valley, huh? Yes. No, but earlier I mentioned how my mom was famous and whatnot. Not only was my mom like had that famous voice, she was very innovative as well. She was a really cool mom. She like ahead of her times, you know. She always thought ahead, and it made us really successful, and that's why I'm doing comedy for a few dollars. No, but it's cool. You know, it's like I noticed the difference between white moms and our mom, which is Mexican, and I've been to parties where like kids are running around, you know, at a white person's house, and they fall asleep and they just fucking like pass out on the floor, and the moms are like, oh, you fell asleep. Let's pick him up and take him, put him in his jammies, and put him in bed. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. You know, and my mom, if we passed out, she's like, fuck it, I déjalo, you know, fuck it. And I didn't realize this back then, but she was preparing us for life, you know? She was preparing us for our fucking college years, you know? And I swear to God, like I woke up one day, I was fucking 4 at this time, right? I passed out on the couch, you know, my shoes were still on, and my mom's like, leave them there. I wake up, and I get ready for school, fucking go to school, you know, I'm like all greñudo and shit, hair's everywhere. And I go into school, and people start pointing and laughing. And I realized, I'm like, why the fuck are people laughing? You know, it's like, so I go to the bathroom and I have a dick drawn on my face, dude. My mom drew a fucking dick on my face. And she's like, so you learn, mijo, so you learn. Don't fall asleep with your shoes on. It was fucking valuable. It never happened to me in college, so fuck yeah. I'm just kidding, guys. I never went to college. No, but I fucking love drinking, guys. Fucking beer's cheap here, and it's fucking. I love coming to the valley because beer's really cheap. I was in Vegas, fucking LA not too long ago. I'm gonna actually be there next week at the Comedy Store. I'm gonna be performing on May 12th. And the last time I was in LA was really cool. It was actually in Hollywood as well, where my show's gonna be. The beers were fucking super cheap. I mean, cheaper than here. They're like $9, $10 a beer or something like that. I don't know. So I drank a shit ton, right? I go to LA with a couple friends for my friend's birthday, and so we're at Universal City Walk, and we get there around midnight, and I was like, hey guys, let's fucking go out. I'm like, no, we're tired from the drive. I'm like, no, let's go out anyways. And they didn't want to go, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the bar by myself. And I end up going to the Saddle Ranch, which is like world famous, you know, they got a riding bull and shit. So I go by myself, and I end up meeting some fucking cool ass people there. And they happen to know the owners, which is fucking weird, right? So I start just getting shit-faced. I'm by myself. Last thing I remember, I'm trying to speak Japanese to these 2 Japanese tourists with this buddy I met, apparently. And I fucking black out. And I wake up, I'm in my boxers, I'm in a fucking hotel room, in the tub, in my, like, just fucking soaking wet. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? There's no ice here, so my kidneys are still here. And I look around, and my friends are all gone. I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? But I'm in my hotel room, so I call my buddy up. I grab my phone, call my buddy up, and I was like, dude, what happened last night? He's like, dude, call your mom. I was like, call my mom. She's like, fuck it. I look at my phone, there's like 40 calls that I made that night that I don't remember making. The last one is mom. So I called my mom, I was like, Mom, what happened last night? She's like, "Hi, Emil, you're okay. Oh, you fucking idiot. This is the story that the bouncer gave me." I was like, "Oh shit, there's a story." Apparently, when the last thing I remembered was dancing with Japanese chicks, and the bouncer picked the story up from there. So we're dancing. I'm blacked out drunk. I woke up and I'm fucking in my boxers. I actually have a black eye too that I fucking forgot to do. But I'm dancing, I slip, I hit my head on the table, I get back up, I puke, I slip again, fall, and I get back up. I'm persistent, guys, I'm fucking persistent. So I get back up, I piss myself, and I pass out. And they just dragged me outside, left me there till like 3 o'clock in the morning till they called my mom. And then my brother or my friends came up and picked me up and took me back to my hotel room, and I was like, shit. But I guess the moral of the story is, if you're gonna dance with Asian girls and buy them drinks, don't roofie them, because you're gonna end up finishing it for them. No, but a friend recently told me that there's 2 things that you learn during sex while coming. One of those is that as you're coming, you have memory loss. And that second thing is, I forgot, guys. All right, thanks, guys. That's my time.
Let's give it up for Alejandro. You came from the Bay Area and fucking smashed this place. One more time, Alejandro.